Yes, indeed. Episode 177. We are here, folks. Welcoming you, folks, to another lovely episode of On the Record Podcast. I am DJ Intence, your host with the most. And to my right, I have Ceddy said, who's on his phone.
What's up, yo?
Cheer up, bro. What's wrong with you, man?
Have you been watching the news?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Not even a whole week in this mug.
Hey, man. Hey.
And we already went back to 1955.
Hey, man. People going to learn the hard way.
One of us got to do the twist.
Twist. Twist. Come on now, baby.
Got it wrong. Chuck Berry's a twist.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
You don't know. Y'all young kids don't know. Why am I saying I'm only a few years older than you?
I'm just saying Elvis made more money.
I didn't say that part. I did not say that part.
He also stole from black people.
I didn't say that part. Nah.
Hey, man, people say every day.
You're already cooning already, my guy?
People say every day.
I didn't say anything.
Not really, because I don't have the coins on me.
I mean, people do it for free. You see what's going on the social media streets. They're tap dancing just to show, to disavow the fact that her Musk did the Nazi salute a day or so ago.
Well, you can't do that with me.
I mean,
he told you.
I mean, you're in a nation where it's comfortable to do it over there, but I'm just waiting for them to do it over there in Germany. That's what
or Austria.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, and the fact I had Jewish people tell me that he didn't do that, like, yo, trying to gaslight me, like, are you serious?
It was AI.
Mental gymnastics.
It's Olympic level.
Went through
Olympic level
to just say, no, that was nothing. That wasn't.
It was AI.
Especially, can I say the B word? Can I say the B word real quick? Yo. Kev, can I say the B word real quick?
You were on a roll last week. Now you want to taint it?
Dude, I am beyond angry right now, and this country has made me into a bitter-ass, angry black man right now at this point. I'm only 41, and I'm already a bitter-ass, angry black man at this point.
I told, what have I... See, I'm going to explain to you what happened to me last week.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, man. You know, how you been all right? You get off?
No, I'm mad because now my Giants had crapped the bed, and I had to watch on the outside.
No. It took a deuce long before the playoffs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now we have Washington versus the Eagles. And if I don't, my freaking friends, Team Ohio State beat Notre Dame.
Oh, don't give me about that one.
Yo,
man. You saw the way Saquon was running to that great contract he got over there in Philly.
No. We're talking about college football with Notre Dame. I'm a Giants fan. We deserved it. I've been on the record from the beginning.
I'm telling you right now.
What am I upset for?
I'm just right now. I'm just right
now.
now.
I was not Saquon.
I'm gonna say this right now. I would be a Bills fan, but unfortunately they supported Project 2025, so I gotta leave them behind.
I'm leaving them.
And then the Yankees supported the Project 2025 as well, so I'm not gonna be a Mets fan.
I am not giving any thought to the Buffalo Bills for the nonsense they pulled for building that stadium. Governor Kathy Hochul, you bum.
Eat all the, you know what?
When to build that stadium, they took money from the children's services programs in the New York State.
And from my state agency.
Oh, man.
I ain't getting no raise this year because of that dump.
And you're building a stadium that's not a dome.
Damn. Was Brett Favre there when they were taking the
No
money?
Super Bowl ever.
Make it make sense, Walt. Huh? You're in Buffalo, right? And you know the fans in Buffalo
it won't be making sense this time of the year because they're going to be in Kansas. I'll tell you that.
Let me see. I know they're not listening to the podcast, but I'm going to give you guys a little hint of what I got up my sleeve. For the folks this Sunday, the Bills fans.
Oh boy.
Man. Oh,
if the Tennessee Chiefs cook y'all asses,
all I gotta say,
all
over here is, the betrayal. Yo,
the deception.
Listen, man, you Bills fans, I'm telling you that right now. If it don't go your way, turn off your phone.
Oh, we gonna roast you to oblivion.
I ain't gotta roast nobody. All I gotta say is Patrick Mahomes is your Super Bowl record.
Wow. Going for the hat trick, right? Going for the 3, right?
No, 4 times they lost.
4 times. Oh, the boy I love losing. Oh, nah. See,
so if Mahomes does it, that's the 4th times you lost to that man.
Dude, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. 0-4 in AFC against Patrick Mahomes.
No. They've won during the regular season.
Yep.
But when it comes time for shut up time,
they choke.
They ain't chokers. Just Patrick Mahomes is better.
Like,
Listen, man.
Kermit the Frog
We're
is
not
killing
interested
it.
in regular season heroics. Shit, what are you talking about?
Patrick Mahomes on his Brady nest, man.
Let's get to the Super Bowl. But y'all better win if I get to the Super Bowl. Because we know what y'all been on. Now, we never got to the Super Bowl.
So, crashing out 1-on-1 goes to the Ravens fans.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
they
Actually,
crash
no, I
out.
can't even say that. So, my homeboy is a Detroit Lion. Ntence, I'm talking about you.
Why'd he throw it so low?
Dude.
Excuses.
Dude.
Excuses.
Yo,
Excuses, bro.
I wasn't there. I wish I was there.
Blame it on the black quarterback.
Of course.
So,
All Vale's blaming the black man, of course.
we all know fans who are so fanatic about their fandom.
Yeah.
It feels like life or death for them, right?
Pretty much.
My homeboy Intence is one of those fanatic fans. He's a Lions fan. Been Lions fans for a long time. So he's been through it all.
The 0-17 season, right?
All those.
Ooh,
He
Lord,
rides,
I felt
he rides for his team. So now his team is winning. You know what I'm saying?
so close.
It's like the whole Detroit versus everybody.
Yeah,
type
of course.
Vibe coming off. And I wanted Detroit to really do it.
All of us
I really did. I'm like, you can't be in perpetuity forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My homeboy crashed out so badly, bro. He literally said word for word to everybody, y'all dudes pray for my downfall, but I'm going to be okay. And people looked at him like, what? Your downfall? It's football. What you talking about?
This ain't Game of Thrones, the hell?
Dude, they said that, my man said to see a guy who was, beginning of the game up like this on the roller coaster, and when that roller coaster dropped?
Oh, it dropped.
Oh, man.
In the words of Mikey B, drop.
It was so bad for old boy. He didn't show up the next day.
I don't blame him.
At the bar.
I don't blame him.
He pulled a U.
There was an APB
Yo.
They call it missing persons report, right? They call it missing persons.
It was so bad. I'm like, where you at, bro?
Why you hiding, bro?
He gonna put himself on the couch. Yo, I'm sick, man. I got a cold, bro. I ain't gonna make it, son. I'm like, what? You got a cold? I'm like, and you ain't coming to the bar?
I got the sniffles.
I'm like, bro, don't do that.
I'm doing like Arnold Drummond face, like,
Nah. He's like, nah, bro. I really got a cold, son.
what you talking about?
I'm in the bed right now. And I'm like, bro, I heard the last night you were cursing at everybody. So now it's like
Throwing remotes and bringing TVs.
And, yo, he cursed at everybody. Walter, who tells somebody y'all praying for my downfall, but it's gonna be all right. We gonna be good.
What do you need a Brown praying for my downfall?
Bro. He went full on New Jack City at the end of the movie, bro. Wesley Snipes getting up like, yeah, F you, it was them. I was like,
if I'm going down, I bring a whole lot of people with me.
Yeah, bro. It was bad.
That's funny.
Y'all pray for my downfall, son, but it's gonna be all right. Cause I'm that dude. And he one of them dudes where he talks so much, so when they lose, people looking for him.
Said, nah, man, I'm a little under the weather, man.
Yeah. Bad, bro. The type of diabolicalness I'm gonna be on Sunday.
Oh, man.
Because automatically, see, here's what I gotta say.
Oh, man.
When I come to places, don't rile me up, bro. What BR is the first thing out of BR's mouth when he saw me come through on Sunday?
Oh, man.
What do you think he told me? What do you think he told me?
You're talking.
I didn't say anything. On God, I did not say a word.
Oh, my
I just
God.
came in there just to have a good time. First of all, my man 6, any high pressure games he don't go to, so he stays home. He wasn't there, so automatically I'm like, I'm. Where you at, bro? Like, come on, why you ain't here? Nah, man, I can't do. They're one of those people. I'll take my lumps. I have no problem taking my lumps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But don't worry, beyond. Bro.
Oh, man.
Yo.
Yo, listen, man. I hope it goes your way, fellas. Oh, man. Oh man.
Sorry, guys, I had to interrupt real quick.
Wow.
Guess how much it cost? Yo, dude, they're selling phones with TikTok installed on eBay for $10,000 right now. I can make some money.
People are savages. What can I say?
Man.
Because I know the App Store doesn't have it.
Am I want TikTok? I got you. $10,000 from
That's
a
if
phone.
you deleted the app.
I knew that app's right here.
My app's still there too.
So if I want it, I got you. DM
Anyhow.
for details.
So yeah. So. But I'm sorry, Walt. How you been, man? I apologize, man. You've been MIA on me.
Oh man. Listen, man. Just man. I just honestly, man, between work and sleep, that's what I've been catching up on, and some other stuff that I gotta do.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything for the most part is cool for now, but listen. I'm still looking. I'm still looking for another job or a better job. That's still like on my priority list. I did get a call from a job I just filled out for. I'm just waiting to for them to call me back again.
Okay, so about jobs in the job market.
Yeah.
Please be careful with some of these jobs. I'm sure Ceddy said it is aware of this as well. A lot of companies are putting out ghost jobs.
Yeah, you told me that a while back, and
yeah,
and that really low key F with me, because I feel like you're just like, why would you do that?
Okay, so that's gonna be my story for next week. But some of the reason why companies do ghost jobs are, for one, to let the other workers know, like, hey man, there's a posting about your job out there. You could be replaced.
Yeah, but I feel like that's already a given.
Yes, it is, but sometimes you got to add the pressure.
Yeah.
2, is for future prospects. Prime example, I took the transit exam years ago. Why transit calls me like 8 years later? I don't want that job.
I wait.
That's crazy. That's insane. Like, when I needed it,
Yeah,
it wasn't available. And when I'm cool for whatever, I'm doing my thing. Now you call it? Nah. Especially when you're like really up. When you're really up.
Oh yeah.
And then that no is like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know?
My man, he's like, yo, you should do it. I said, nah, I heard how they treat you guys. Nah, I'm good. It's a great, listen, working for the MTA is a good job.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, the benefits are there. But it's one of those jobs where you are a slave to the city for that time.
Oh, yeah.
You get your pension.
I feel like that is the case for a lot of these type of jobs in this particular state. To be honest
Any
with
type
you.
of government job, federal job, you are essentially the state, the government owns your paycheck.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But them out here talking to you any type of way or anything like that's
Well,
crazy.
Not necessarily they're going to talk to you any type of way, because you all have a union rep, so they can't really talk to you crazily.
Mm-hmm.
But, that's how this thing is going. But, yeah. So I have to apologize to the both of you, because we were supposed to record last week. Fans, it's not on them. It is all on me.
Yep.
Okay? And I will explain to you why. So day number 1, Shorty took me out.
Mm-hmm.
And she took me out on a date, a blind date. Okay? Fix your face, man.
So you didn't know where you,
I didn't have any idea where I was going.
Okay.
Right? Now, we going out. Now, Shorty's track record on blind dates, sometimes she misses the drop. Because, females, the thing with certain females, they will do.
Why you lower your tone?
I'm not lowering my tone. My tone's the same way.
Want to be sure. Right?
No. If you want to pull the door, you can.
I'm just trying to make sure.
You can pull the door if you want. It's whatever. Certain thing about significant others is, especially women. Women will get you things they think that you like, not know what you like. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Yeah.
So like they'll do something like, oh, I think you'll like it. Not doing the research on behind it.
Oh,
to
he
make
should like this.
Oh, exactly.
Because they like it, you should like it.
Exactly, right? So we're going out to a blind event. I get the Addy, put the Addy in, and I'm thinking, she's like, "Oh, I got tickets to an event." I'm like, "Tickets to what?" Right? I'm thinking it was one of those concerts that Walt and I normally go to. I'm like, "Oh snap! I hope she picked the right artist."
Yeah. Oh man, I go one of two ways.
Right?
I can go one of
Because
two
it
ways.
can go either really, really good or either really, really bad, right?
Man.
Right.
So we get to this venue. It's a hall, essentially, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, where the F am I? And I'm like, is it a spoken word concert? Is it acoustic? Because literally there's two chairs in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, let me backtrack a little bit. We get online, we walk in, right? First and foremost, off the bat, it's a dope space in Brooklyn.
Oh, nice.
It's called the Brooklyn Bank. That name has come up before, but I couldn't figure out why, right? So I said, all right, cool. Security guard had me cracking up. Because I go through the door and I have my knot of ones. At one point I was carrying like $400 in ones. I had no idea. Rolled up in a little money clip knot, right? The man looked at my little fanny pack and said, "Damn, you gotta be somebody carrying this kind of cash in your pocket." You know, a regular dude can't cash like that, and you kind of husky too. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure. I'm like, "Sir, I might just go through my bag. It's cash. Ain't nothing to me, right? I can just get it." Now this is all like tip money.
Yep.
It's not essentially like real money. I call it, right? Money's still money at the end of the day.
That's facts.
So we get patted down. Shorty gives us the ticket information, and I get a book. Let me make sure I have the book here. Hold on. I know I have the book here. Come to find out, she took us to EYL's book tour.
Oh.
Earn Your Leisure.
Oh, okay.
Looks like he said.
Ah, that explains everything. Okay.
Nice.
So I got a copy of Rashad's and Troy's Earn Your Leisure book because they've been talking about this book for a while now. I had it pre-ordered on Amazon already. And I'm like, I don't need pre-order no more because guess what? I got a copy of the book. Yeah, I did actually. Oh, snap, I did, yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Look.
See? That's dope.
So I got a copy
That's
of
really dope.
the Earn Your Leisure book and for the book tour. And they had Angela Yee do the interview.
Good choice.
They had Moo, the mortgage guy, who was doing about mortgages, different things of that nature. And then they had Derek on. Now, Derek is one of the EYL's alum. So, Derek, this is his company. Here, check this out. Pastor said he said.
Oh, yeah. Donut company.
Yes, he does. He said. So, this guy, Derek, he started off with as a caterer. Actually, as a dude.
Nice.
As a chef.
Oh, okay.
And the funny thing is, his interview kind of kicked off EYL.
Really?
Yeah, because he was raw, authentic to himself. This man had just got out of prison.
Okay.
Wasn't supposed to be on the interview because it was past his parole time.
Oh, wow.
But still did it anyway. And he got his start just by saying like, "Yo, I had a cooking. I cooked very well. Had a food truck.
Yep.
Went from a food truck to a storefront to a mixed front property.
Oh, nice.
All from just him cooking. Then transfer from cooking, did catering, then opened up a donut business. And explaining that I got everything out the mud. And one of the most valuable things he said throughout the whole ordeal was the fact that he said that you are enough. he stressed that. And he said you got to split your just you 4 ways. Because he was talking about his donut shop, because he lives in Chelsea. And Ceddy said, you know what Chelsea's at, right?
Of course.
It's a very rich, affluent neighborhood. This man just makes donuts. He's the most hoodest guy there. But he said he moved to Chelsea for R&D, which is research and development, which had me dying. It was like how, I want to know how white people move, how they talk, how they act, how did they come to my coffee shop, how did they come to my donut shop, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it's just him saying that he gets most of his earnings through corporations because they do donut pickups first thing in the morning. And then it goes from donuts, from the orders from the corporations to just, regular people bringing to the job, and then the storefront.
You know what? You might want to take that to your tax guy and be like, oh, this is for research and development.
Hey, man, hey.
Yo.
Whatever, how to get out the mud. And he's like, I got out the mud.
Yeah.
I don't know any other way. It was either I get this or I'm going to rob and steal somebody. He said, I chose this path. And one of the things he doesn't like is that he tries to, educate others, but most of his close friends are locked up or dead.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny. It's funny how you said he started out with saying that, how he started, telling his story and then saying that he's enough. Because recently I was saying that to myself in the shower, bro. I was literally saying that to myself in the shower and things like that. It just to remind myself of that.
Yes.
Because it's so easy, especially being a man to forget those things, or just talking to yourself and saying words of affirmation to yourself. Because, given, his circumstances and even if people didn't go through some of the things that he went through, you really got to, you have to tell yourself that.
Yeah.
You really, regardless of what you're doing, what business venture you're getting into, what passion you have, or if you just trying to just work on yourself, man. Oh my God.
That right there.
Yeah.
Him saying that, bro, it just melted my heart, bro.
It's real.
Because, he's like, bro, I'm from the streets. All I know is a hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And I know to cook.
Yep.
So I took what I took from the streets, hustled and get where I'm at. Another thing, what I did too, which I love what he said, is that he said you got to remind black people is sometimes in business, you got to take the most out of business. You got to just say, all right.
Screw it and do it.
Exactly. I mean, I F with you like that, but when it comes to business, I'm about the paper. How much are you paying me? If you ain't paying me, I'm here for a good time. Man. I don't need to be, I'm good.
And not for a long time.
Exactly. So the fact that he said those things, I was like, you know what? I rock with it. I love what he did. I love everything about him was just lovely.
That's dope.
And then afterwards, he went to Diner 24, which is basically like Brownstone, but in Manhattan. It's a diner, Brownstone kind of vibes. They have the whole they have the milkshakes. They have the tower cake milkshake joints.
Oh my God.
They have the crazy pancakes, stuffed pancakes. I think I sent you guys pictures, and this guy got fix your face.
Make me.
I'll throw water on you, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. The water.
Right?
Oh man.
So that was Sunday, and I said, guys, we're gonna pod on Wednesday, which originally was supposed to pod.
Yep.
So I think on Monday night, my man hits me up. Shout out to Mikey Soho. You guys remember Mikey Soho? One of the past guys came on the podcast as well.
Yep.
That owns Exotic Luxe clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Exotic Luxe 1. He sells lingerie outfits for dancers, bartenders, any female out there want to spice up your life. Exotic Luxe is your place to go.
Yep.
It fits. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
From small to big, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a promo plug, is what it is. Mikey, accepted.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, so we talking, we're vibing, and he's like, yo, what you doing on Wednesday? And I said, I'm going to go to the gym in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
In the afternoon, I got the podcast with my fellas.
Mm-hmm.
There's a podcast? Yeah, I got a pod, bro. I really can't, I'm on a structure. He then says, well, you can podcast or I can take you tickets to a concert. I said, Nah, I'm thinking of passing the concert, right? I'm dedicated to this.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, what if it was Dave Chappelle? I said, sold.
I said sold.
What do you guys want me to do?
Well, you can't do nothing with me.
What? How can I say no? Free concert tickets to one of the hottest things in town?
It's the equivalent of Jada Pinkett telling Dave to boycott the Oscars. Just because he wasn't invited doesn't mean I'm not invited.
Exactly. So Wednesday night, I didn't tell you guys anything. I just dropped the picture and went right inside. I know Stacey tried to call me. Ceddy said, "Did you try to call me?"
Yes, I did.
And what happened? What'd you get?
Midstream.
Comedians don't like that. Don't like people using the phones during their bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went to see Dave Chappelle at Radio City Music Hall. First and foremost, you both might hate me, but I don't care.
Kiss my ass, boy.
I don't care. I love you both.
Kiss, go to hell.
I love you. Relax. Calm down.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm going to admit something, and it might not be popular. I do enjoy the congestion pricing in New York City.
Oh, man.
Why?
You get from point A to point B in record time.
Oh my, yo!
In record time.
I am Walt. Said he said, bro.
I know.
I got from Harlem to Radio City Music Hall around 8:00 in literally 15 minutes or less.
He's like, I love this.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, yep.
New York City traffic, 8:00. Well, really, 7:30, 8:00. In less than 15 minutes, I got from Harlem all the way down to Radio City Music Hall, and it was even crazier. There was street parking.
Oh man.
When has there been street parking at nighttime in the city? He said. Your mic's on your chest.
Never.
Never, ever.
Or how elitist of you, Kevin.
I don't care. And guess what? You know what Dave Chappelle said in his comedy skit? I hate poor people. Guess what? And so do I. Yes.
Oh
That's my mentality. I have an elitist mentality. I hate poor people.
Oh, man. Get it together, Grouch.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Oh, man.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Dave Chappelle, his artwork. So essentially, what he did on SNL, he essentially performed it at Radio City Music Hall, but on a grander scale.
Okay.
First
also explains why Taraji was in town.
Who?
Because I think she was on SNL recently as well with Dave Chappelle on them, right?
Taraji P. Henson?
Yeah, and they do the SNL thing is like for like a week. They prep for like a week from what I know.
Wait, hold on.
So
he said pick that up? She was here last?
She was on SNL recently, right?
Yes.
When was she on SNL?
A few years back, about 6 years back.
No, I'm talking about like now. Was she there recently? With
Yeah,
Dave
she
Chappelle?
was when they did the skit with the pop the balloon thing with what's his name? With
So that
Dave Chappelle's pimp.
So that's why it explains why Taraji P. Henson
player hater
was. You know, I met her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's probably why it explains why she was in town.
So I gotta backtrack with you guys again.
Yeah.
Taraji P. Henson, I performed for her at the brunch.
See?
She was there at the brunch.
See?
What? I had to go. What? Why are you looking at me? Yo, Ceddy said Spence.
He didn't know she was gonna.
I didn't know she was gonna be there.
He didn't know.
I had no idea.
Listen, I've been to those brunches, bro. Honestly, it happened at any given time.
Ceddy said, I promise you.
He didn't know.
I had no idea.
He didn't know.
Let me tell you exactly how it went. As I'm DJing Sunday, one of the guys there, who works for the Cecil and the company, the restaurant chains, does photography, videography, runs their social media profile.
Yep.
He and I are sitting out outside, and I'm DJing, having a good time. The Deltas were there having a good time. Everybody was having a good time, right? He looks up, I'm like, he goes, is that what I think it is? Mind you, she walked in. I had no idea she walked in. I said, what? Who's what? He goes, sits down, looks up, and I look up too. And I like nonchalant look, I'm like, nah. So I walk inside, get my cup of water, walk back out. I took a glance to the left, and took a glance to the right, a quick glance, not like eye staring her, like making it obvious. We sit down for 5 minutes. One of the customers comes outside, who is an associate of hers. Yeah, that's who it is. I'm like, oh, cool. And I rocked out as normal. And I think the dope thing about it was she was having a good time.
That's what's
singing, vibing, whatever. What made me laugh was when I was like, I gotta go because I have to go to my next gig. I want to go chill with BR and stuff, watching the game. And she's like, encore, encore, encore. I'm like, oh, no, that's my time.
What time?
Listen, man, if you want me, you can book me. Right or wrong?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
So, yeah. So we're gonna fast forward. That was I think she was there about. Oh my God, that happened. Not this weekend. I think the 12th. Last week.
Yeah. Because from what I've heard and seen, them SNL skits and stuff like that, they're like days, rehearsals, and and all them writing teams and all that stuff. So I'm sure she might have been there for other things as well. But that explains that.
But yeah, very, very dope person.
That's what's up.
The fact that she was just there chilling and vibing and having a good time put a smile on my face. Like, oh, that's what's up. You in Harlem? You're at this spot right here, enjoying some food. Cool beans.
To me, that's one of the greatest things about New York and stuff like that.
You never know who you meet anywhere, B.
You never know you can meet, and I feel like there's also a sense of like, unless you're like on like that pinnacle of fame, there's a sense of normalcy.
Yes,
because you gotta really be at a different level to stop people from moving. You know? So yeah, that's
so yeah. Dave Chappelle's concert. So whatever you heard on the SNL monologue, he essentially performed some of those jokes during his Radio City Music Hall. So I felt like the Radio City Music Hall was a prequel, a prep time to rehearse his jokes and to also make a bag. Because absolutely. I think Radio City Music Hall holds around 6,000 people. And the seating that we had, we're on like the second, I think the first of the Mazzani seating. And the view we had was great. I got to give Radio City Music Hall credit. Doesn't matter where you sit, you get a perfect view.
That's what's up.
Now you may not get
to that venue yet, but that's what's up.
dude, it's lovely, and the acoustics in there, lovely. They had Cypher Sounds open up. He was okay. Didn't knock my socks off. Cool opening act.
Was he like Oh yeah, he does. He is a comedian
because he's trying to be a comedian and do his thing. Cypher Sounds was one. Then they had his normal tour guy that comes with him. I think his name is Marcus Williams or Marcus something. I might have butchered the name. I apologize. He was cool too. He had a funny bit segment. Cypher Sounds was kind of like gritty. He talks about like him sending out pee pics on the train to random people. Marcus was just talking about life, but the guy who rocked it, Donald Rollins, was hilarious.
Honestly, I think it's one of the most.
Donald Rollins is really funny, y'all.
I believe it.
Ceddy said, this guy Donald Rollins, bro, he is a beast. A beast when it comes to performing.
It's the comedy is one of the hardest art forms ever. In so many ways, because of your delivery, standing there, improvising, and also talking about, everyday situations in a very, original way.
Yeah. He had me in tears. He was talking about the Diddy. So, funny thing is, too, a lot of his stuff he did on Shannon Sharp's podcast, he brought it to the stage at Radio City Music Hall, too, as well. So, it's like, before I watched the Shannon Sharp interview, I saw Chapelle and I saw Donald Rollins perform. So, when when Chapelle was on SNL and when Rollins was on Club Shay Shay, I'm like, oh, these jokes are kind of, all right, pretty cool.
Okay.
But he had me dying because he explained that, about his family life. He explained about, he talked about Lose Control by Teddy Swims. Like, I love that song, but y'all don't know what he's saying. All thing y'all know is, I lose control. You know what I'm saying? And he said, see the next part. Problematic. Finding in them on the gang, well, no, now, you love yo.
Oh my God.
I couldn't stop laughing, bro.
That is, yeah.
Had me in stitches.
I really like that. I just like that clique or that circuit of them with Chapelle, Donnell, and stuff like that. Especially Chapelle, because Chapelle, to me, he's so great at what he does, he's always going to get a bag. But it's not just that he's going to get a bag. It's just that he's not controlled by it.
No.
Like, he stands on what he stands on.
So, he does. Donald Rollins was explaining to Shannon about his Netflix special. How they had to do it 3 times. Film it 3 times to get it right, to put it out. The first time they filmed it was during COVID. And he was like, Donald did his thing. This bit rocked it, killed it. The reason why Chapelle took it down, said no, because this was done during COVID. So a lot of your jokes are based upon COVID. I'd rather you do a special where it's timeless.
Okay.
Not just about that moment in time, because 20 years from now, 50 years from now, it's dated.
Yeah.
What makes Eddie Murphy's Raw and Delirious so good?
It's timeless.
Chris Rock special.
Timeless.
Till this day, those jokes still ring true.
Yeah, facts. I agree with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? Even with Paul Mooney, George Carlin, those jokes, even though George Carlin is dead and gone, those jokes are still
true. They're
true
relevant
to this day.
I agree.
Okay?
Yeah,
that was the first one. The second one that they did, because Dave owns Pilot Boy, I think, Studios, which records his concerts and venues and stuff like that.
That's dope.
And he was running that for Donald Rollins. Chapelle hated the production.
So, with the lighting, the sound,
I guess the camera angles,
Okay.
the cuts of the cameras, people were moving and people were getting people moving through the venue. A lot of different things.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah. Okay. All right. These are fair critiques.
And then the third time they got it, I think the third time was Rollins rocked it, but I think the third time that was it. Third time was the charm.
Okay.
And that was the Netflix special they put on there.
All
or it could have been after that. Whatever. But they had to reshoot it multiple times for Chapelle to, really prove it and to put it out there for Rollins to succeed. And it's like, Yoda talking.
I mean, it makes sense. My thing is just like, I would want my ish up to standard. And if it's like my guy who I've known, we've done great things together, we've broken bread together, I'm not gonna, this ain't gonna be just a money grab. I want you to eat off this forever.
And I know Larry Donald was talking how their relationship changed after the Chapelle show, because they weren't really cool like that until afterwards.
Well, Donnell was still on it.
Yeah, but it was more or less because I guess when Dave turned away the money, and they were doing their thing, that's what Dave and him still kept in contact, and that's what the friendship blossomed. Because he originally met Dave as a comic through the tour circuit in DC.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So yeah, man, just hearing the stories. But what made Chappelle's bit really good too, his ability to connect stories and to improvise and still stay on task. Because, bruh, nothing infuriated me more, and Ceddy can attest to this, You go to a concert. Yeah! Woo! Yo, Dave, we love you. Dave, don't do that, Dave. Dave he hears it all because, it's quiet there. There was this one buffoon, bro, in the front of the joint, bro. It just infuriated me. Yeezy taught me because he was talking about how Kanye and him fell out and how Kanye cursed him out on the phone and how when they met up, it felt like normal and how he felt awkward being around Kanye because his wife was naked too, had the see-through outfit on. It made him uncomfortable to talk to Kanye West when his wife is sitting next to him with the see-through outfit. He can see, he's like, Dave, I can see everything. So when you got that heckler thing, yeah, Yeezy, Kanye, he's like, you know what? One of those guys, one of those internet heads, don't worry about them. And bro, that shut it down for him. That he sat down the whole night. He didn't get up none of that no more.
Oh my God.
And then he was telling about life, why he doesn't want to be out there, be famous because he doesn't like poor people, because poor people he was essentially poor people will kill the rich or kill the people well off. Prime example, Nipsey Hussle.
Oh yeah.
He met Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, no. What that mindset is facts.
Yeah.
It is facts. Like, it don't matter where you start from, especially when you start from the mud. Oh my God, you get to that level.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Because he was saying how. I know you don't tell no lies during his event. He was saying how there was a guy stalking his wife, and how the guy stalking his wife killed his neighbor. So when another guy who was stalking him got to his front property, Chapelle said, I ran outside, I grabbed the first key I could pick up. It was my Porsche. And I drove like 60 miles an hour. And people were like, 60 miles an hour? He goes, that's how long my driveway is.
Oh my God.
For my property.
Yeah, because he lives like,
obscured from everybody else.
Yeah, no, I feel him.
Right?
I feel him though.
He's like, that's how long my driveway is. Tabby dying. And I get to the front, there's this white man going, rah, 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 damn you, Dave, you Negro, blah, blah, blah. I'm not want to curse, blah, 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 blah. And he says his wife comes around, and I go in front, I grab the guy, I throw him to the ground because my wife was going to hit him because she's Asian. And I was just like, yo, Dave had me dying. Then he went, did the transgender jokes. It's like, listen, why are you transgender mad at me? Trump's in office now. I'm the least of your worries right now. Cancer culture doesn't mean ish because you guys took it too far. The bit was great. It's a sensational bit. Hopefully, it may come out. If it doesn't, whatever. But I loved it.
Yeah, cancel culture will never apply to Chapelle.
No, you can't.
Nah,
you can't because it's not. It's based upon emotions, and a lot of cancel culture is trying to stop your bag.
Listen, you can't stop a bag of someone who walked away from money.
$50 million.
He's walked away from money before.
And then when they came back to the table, he got what he got. He got what his earnings.
Yeah.
Through Netflix.
That's the thing. Some people have no problem standing on principle and what they believe in for the better good of their self and stuff like that. The guy walked away and was like gone for years, living his life, being a family man and stuff like that. And when it was time to be back outside, he was back outside. So like, I think that guy, he's not one of these guys that he's moved by money.
No.
He's moved by what he's inspired by or what he wants to say. Like,
yes. That's why he can, like, comics now have it. The tension is less now.
Yeah.
Now, comics like Kevin Hart maybe, or those who get the money through the endorsements, they have less wiggle room.
Nah, Kevin Hart can't occupy the space that Dave Chapelle does.
Like Kai Cenat now, Drewski, Kevin Hart, they can't go that Dave Chappelle route now.
Nah,
they're two in now.
There's two in. There's too many people invested in what they do. Where like if they caught doing anything that looks crazy, if they're caught in situations where it might be questionable, where they could lose sponsorship, no, they can't go that route.
No. So yeah, he rocked it.
That's what's up, man.
Chapelle rock. I thought, in terms of 1A, 1B, I love them both, but I love Dollar Rollins really rocked the house. Chapelle rocked it too, and then another Chapelle joke that had me dying. So Del was like, I don't want to talk about this long story, but I'm gonna get into it anyway. And as soon as he gets into getting into it, bro, some lady in the corner goes, "It's okay, Dave. You can make it short." Or she said, "Okay, Dave, make it short." I don't know how she said it. Dave just goes, "Shut up." Shut up, bleep. I hate women like her. I hate her. I hate like he just go like he went on a rant. I hate women like her. Telling my wife, "Come on, Dave."
Yeah. Nah, man. Like, yo, don't try to speed up my process when me getting to my point. Like, man, get out of here.
Like, who are you? And then he goes, "This is the reason why I want to retire."
Yo, that's crazy, man.
You guys come here to correct me, and I'm here. Do I come to your job and knock you off your knees? Yo, he had me. Dave had me going, bro.
In facts.
So when he gets to the end, like, oh man, I really want to go, but that make it short. Oh,
in fact. Don't think about it. Like, yeah, it's like.
Oh my gosh.
It's like what I be telling you with Molly Kieran when Max Cumming was there. It's like, oh my God, Molly, I got a thought. Just breaking my thought. Like, yo, relax.
Well, you know, it's the producers in the back.
You know, it's them too. It's them.
They like, yo, he has to be quick.
Yeah,
you can't drag it out.
we got ads.
We got ads to run. How many times do you see her stop him on the show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we have to go right now. Steven, Shannon, Mad Dog, Cam. We have to go now.
Cam. Yeah, Cam's on the show now.
Yeah, yes he is. Well and down the show.
Yep.
So yeah. And then we went back after that. We got our phones back. They put in a little pouch with a little magnetic lock, like the same things you see in a store. Got to the front, popped it open, turned on my phone back, and proceeded to text you guys. I was
like
9:24.
So you got a rock.
Huh?
You got a rock for your trouble, I guess.
I got a rock. I got my phone work fine. It's right here. Don't hate. Why you hit on me for? I didn't know. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't know.
He did it.
Yo, Ceddy said is over here. Yeah, he is so salty at me, B. Y'all understand how salty Ceddy said has been for me the past week and a half. He been looking at me with the evil eyes, like it's my fault. Like that you know what you're doing. You should have told me. I said, bro, I didn't know. I didn't know that Taraji P. Henson will be there.
No.
I'm sorry. Next time I go to the city this weekend, the Diner 24, I'll call you, show up with me, and we have a good time.
Diner 24.
Yeah, you like it. The mozzarella sticks, bro, and that spicy chili oil. Woo, wait.
Spicy chili.
Yeah, man. They do mozzarella sticks. They got the mozzarella sticks from Europe. So that's real mozzarella, fresh mozzarella.
Oh, nice.
And dude, they put it in this chili oil. Like they fried it in chili oil, boy. Oh my God. Woo! Walter, boy.
I believe it. I believe it.
Rated. All right, man. Let's get to the story. Ceddy said, man, hit me with it, bro.
Honestly, man, I want to go into it because I'm going to be angry. I want anger on blood right now, man. Like, listen, this country is going to crap. You already know what it is. Trump just made it to office, and a lot of things have been repealed.
Well, it's executive orders, one.
Definitely, some of them will be challenged in court.
Most of them will be challenged.
I don't trust the Supreme Court to do right by the people. Because you have a Supreme Court predominantly
conservative, which means that your boy might step down, Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, he ain't gonna step down. Not right now.
Why not? Trump's in office.
Good point.
Why keep going? Unless he wants his perks.
Good point.
So one of the executive orders they pushed away was DEI, diversity.
Anything that meant to help
Equality,
us as
inclusion.
people is gone.
The executive order for medicine that got knocked down. So Big Pharma's winning.
Because now the price went up for the medicine for Medicaid and Medicare.
Yep. So a lot of people who was on Medicaid, Medicare, or people who are poor, the price of just prescription drugs skyrocketed.
All right, so I have the list right here from Associated Press. Everything Trump did in the first executive orders and actions of his presidency.
He tried to end birthright citizenship. This is the 14th Amendment. Good luck with that one.
So pretty much, he called national emergency and mobilized the military at the border.
The southern border, which is there's nothing going on right there right now.
So you wasted our tax dollars to put the military at the border.
There's nothing on the border. He also tried to enact for federal employees to that who are working remotely or hybrid, they not have to be in an office.
Yep. So, they stopped refugee arrivals and suspend the U.S. refugee admission program effective January 27, 2025, pending a 90-day review and recommendation from Homeland Security, the State Department, and others. They redefined birthright citizenship under the 14th Amendment. A Trump order asserts that a child born in the U.S. is not a citizen if the mother does not have legal immigration status or is in the country legally but not temporarily.
So, prime example, I'm a first-generation American, Guyanese American. Had I been born now,
you're going to say yes,
I
right back to Guyana.
I send myself right back to Guyana. Well, granted, my parents went to the citizenship, but others who didn't, born here, citizen.
But the thing is, that was part of the problem. And my thing is, I think the way he is going about it is questionable. But part of the problem was it got to a point where like there were immigrants coming from different countries over here, but the way some of them was using it, they was using it and getting all this money, not paying taxes. And I think that is where I think the not paying taxes is what led to all of this. Because a lot of people who got disgruntled by it.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you know where majority of our tax dollars come from?
Come
on, Ceddy said, let's educate.
Majority of our tax dollars come from us as the regular ass workers.
And for those that don't claim it, are the who?
Rich and wealthy.
No, the undocumented workers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That don't claim it. $98 billion of our tax dollars come from undocumented workers that don't claim it.
They can't enjoy the benefits that we enjoy as citizens.
So, this is the thing I love America's trying to do.
Yeah.
America has a problem of trying to pin other problems on other people, not realizing that it's going to create a problem down the line. And another problem which Americans have a problem is that white Americans are lazy.
Of course. Of course they're lazy. If they wasn't lazy, slavery never happens.
So, again, white Americans are lazy. They're trying to pin their problems on other people, not realizing the problems themselves. For example, when they try to attack the Haitians in Springfield, Ohio.
Yeah.
What are you mad at them for? They came there
and revitalized
the whole town over. Because you white Americans left.
Ultimately, I know what you're saying. Ultimately, the lazy white people are the problem.
Yes,
they are the problem. They are the problem, but they want to frame it as if others are the problem.
Exactly. And then also too, they're afraid of losing their whiteness because the majority is creeping up behind them to become the majority, and they'll become the minorities. So they're trying to keep it going.
And honestly, that's what also leads to all these, all these feminazis and stuff like that. And honestly, when I see some of these talking points, because it all correlates between them losing their grip of being the majority and all these talking points. Like when you hear things like when we hear things about say black women bashing men for days and saying like I prefer the white man. they want that talk. They need that talk to push that majority thing going on their end and stuff like that. So all these things correlate somehow, some way, and stuff like that. They all occupy a space that depending on where you fall on, could either be a pro for you, could be a con for us, and a pro for them. To be honest with you,
and they're not realizing that when there's protections for minorities, for other people, it's the tide that raises everybody up.
They don't want that, bro.
They don't want that. So what's going to happen is that this next 4 years is to separate the haves and the have-nots. I've been saying it for how long? I'm going to be okay because I know to play the game. Yes, I did not vote Republican. I voted for Democrats. There were some Democrats who were more conservative than others. I voted for them too. But I know to play the game. And I'm going to play the game. And as long as I play the game, I will come out on top. Do I want the others to succeed as well? Yes, I do. I vote for others. But, if this is what America we're living into, yet you want to be just about money, 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 so be it. I'll be about money, money, money.
No, that's what it's all
already, you have a conflict of interest with Trump making that stupid Trump coin and Melania coin, which are meme coins. How are you the president of the United States and you have a crypto coin based off of you that has direct correlation with you as an individual, as an entity? So right now, if a country wanted to, Ceddy said, I'm Walt. Let's say, I don't know, Saudi Arabia bought 10 billion Trump coins. Yo, Trump, I just bought these 10 billion Trump coins. So what you gonna do for my country, bro? This is my other room. Need it? Yeah. What you gonna do for us, my boy? See the conflict of interest right there?
They don't care. People don't care because the first time around, the guy literally made billions of dollars. And nobody gave a damn. Freaking Jimmy Carter, God rest his soul, had to give him this freaking peanut farm in order to be president with no conflict of interest or nothing like that. This guy's literally playing in their faces and y'all don't give a damn. Like, yo, y'all ain't... I'm trying not to curse. But y'all ain't ish. For real. Like, y'all are cool with a criminal who is literally our president right now. You want law and order, but you have a criminal for president. Make it make sense.
And you police unions, I appreciate you guys very much.
How you feel now?
How you feel now?
1,600 people.
Those 1,600 people that went to the Capitol
and beat the brakes
off the police. That
and even killed some of them.
Killed some of them are now free. Crazy. I don't want to hear a cop say to me, no.
This is why NWA made a song called F the Police for a reason.
And now they're mad that Trump released those that saw the police officers.
And one of the women, MAGA grandma, said, I want to be put back in prison because you know what? I violated the law. I should be punished for that. A MAGA woman, MAGA grandma, said it point blank, I don't want no preferential treatment. I did a crime. Let me serve out my time.
Pardon.
Meanwhile, another douchebag was sent right back to prison because he violated a law, which he had a gun and he's a felon.
Make it make sense.
That made 24 hours out the... I'm not going to curse.
Like the Proud Bros
out the joint, and look what happened.
He's out walking around smiling. Imagine that.
24 hours later.
24 hours later.
Go.
Let's say that on SpongeBob. 24 hours later.
2020. He caused an insurrection.
You put it in prison.
You got put in prison because we got you on camera.
Pardoned.
You did, and you get pardoned. 1,600 people got pardoned. Meanwhile, you and I would go down to New York City and stand on protests.
You know, our heads cracked open like a watermelon.
That's the end of that story.
Well, the Rikers is going to be shut down pretty soon.
Khalif router us. That's what's going to happen to us.
Yeah. Rikers going to be shut down pretty soon, so I ain't got nothing to worry about that.
Allegedly.
No, they are. The buildings, so each borough have their own prison.
They say that's ish for the longest.
No, they are. No, Ceddy said they are. You didn't see it yet?
I mean, it's record ours becomes now new.
No, they're shutting it down.
And then what's happened to the place? It's become a new, brand new.
So every borough has their own prison now.
I understand that. So what's going to happen to the island is going to be brand new
Shut
housing.
Down. I don't know about that.
You make luxury housing. Mark my words when I say this.
Might as well.
Or you could just use it for production and TV series.
You could.
Yeah.
You could turn into what they do it in Brooklyn with the production studio over there. I don't know anything, but like I said, they're shutting down all the New York City Rikers Island, shutting down, and now each borough has their own jail house. They're building one in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, and Staten Island. And the Brooklyn one was the old one, but they're making it taller and bigger and better.
Gotcha.
If you drive down to downtown Brooklyn, right by the Brooklyn Bridge,
I seen it
off Atlantic Avenue, there's a big pit.
Yep.
And they're building it right there. That was an old Brooklyn jailhouse. And I think they're taking a federal building in Manhattan and putting the one over there.
Yep.
Probably do two. Lower Manhattan and then the rest up, I don't know anything. I'm just letting you guys know. So, yes. So, Trump got in office.
And went right and dismantled a lot of stuff.
Pulled himself from the World Health Organization. Essentially, which, World Health, when we all share health things going on because of COVID. Pulled himself from the Paris Climate Agreement for
disrupting NAFTA again.
Listen, he showed you Project 2025. You people didn't listen. He showed you what he wanted to do. You people didn't listen. Now he's doing exactly what he said that he wasn't going to do, and now you people want to listen to us. I don't care. The next 4 years, I'm just watching, taking notes.
He suspended the United States participation in the global tax deal, international agreement intended to set a minimum corporate tax globally to prevent multinational corporations from avoiding taxation altogether.
And not to mention, he's trying to, he wants to get rid of federal taxes.
He barred U.S. government officials from pushing social media companies to combat misinformation and disinformation. Trump's order states that such previous efforts infringe on the constitutionality, protected free speech rights of American citizens, and advance the government's preferred narrative about significant matters of public debate. So,
at the end of the day,
that's just for starters.
It's the billionaires versus the poor people. And people have to be educated and wake up. Stop sleepwalking.
Bro.
It's real. It's in your face. I can't say it any other ways. And people laughing and like, oh, ha, ha. I like Trump because he's really what he'd say he's really going to do. If you said he said it the best. If you don't F with politics, politics will F with you. Do you know how many child programs are going to be cut now?
Yeah, I don't care. So you know what it is? I'm going to see a point late. Take off the music.
Do you have an idea?
No.
How many child care programs are around the country are going to be struggling for the next 4 years?
Education as a whole is going to struggle for the next 4 years. You know what?
But they want to put Bibles in schools and all kind of nonsense?
Meanwhile, Oklahoma is almost dead freaking last in education. Most of the people who live in Oklahoma cannot read above a 6th grade level or barely literate.
MLK Center up top was used to rely on federal funding programs to help teach, educate, up top what's going over there. They're going to be in trouble. On both ends. And then the education gap between America and the rest of the world.
And the financial gap as well.
Wider and wider.
And the economic gap, the richer and get richer, and the poor can get poorer. And there's people like Ceddy said to myself, we'll be stuck in the middle. But I ain't trying to be poor.
I'm gonna say this right now.
I'm trying to be rich.
Yeah.
Let me get you those eye drops.
Honestly, I'm gonna suck my talk right now because I had this in my heart right now. I gotta speak on this right now. You know what? Pause it for now. I want you to be here.
No, say it.
No, I want you to be here because I want y'all to be here when I say what I say. Because I'm gonna go into it until everybody's here right now. I'm gonna put the brakes. I'm gonna say this point blank. I warned y'all. I warned you the first time around, and everything I said was gonna happen the first time around was spot on. I warned you again. None of y'all listen to me. Y'all don't listen to black people at all. And when ish hits the fan, and now you want to cry foul now, it's too late now. We are literally the canary in the mine, in the coal mine. We know what oppression feels like. We know how the system time and time again F us over. We're telling you from experience, listen to us. We're trying to prevent you from going through what we went through. And you know what? Pause the music, man. I gotta go in right now. All right, so before I go in, I'm gonna warn everybody right now. The views and opinions of what's about to say is being said by me and me only. I will be uncut. I'm gonna curse out. I'm gonna try to limit my curses. Cause my man does a lot of work editing. I'm not trying to give him any more work, more than he has to, and I'm gonna keep it 100% funky and raw. So listener discretion is advised. All right, so I'm gonna see a point blank. People this week or last week got on a red note, right? And they realized all the lies that were told by this government were for naught. People in other countries that were told that were worse than us, that are evil because of communism and socialism, have better lives to a degree, better than us in America. Have you noticed how many white people cried at the fact they can't afford groceries? Meanwhile, in China, they can. And they were told for decades that China is an evil country. Meanwhile, the rest of the world don't see that. The lies we're told for the longest are finally being exposed for what they are because of red note, because these dumbasses decided to block TikTok for a few hours. To the point that we had to spite the people of the government and go to red note. Actually, Chinese state-owned platform. And people are crying, how come you have better health? How come you have health care? You have more access to health care.
Hey.
I'm going to tell you why all this happened in America. You know why you have no good health care? No. F all that. F all that. I'm going to speak on my mind right now. I'm going to speak on it. No. F all that. No. F all that. I'm going to say it right now.
They didn't want it.
No, they didn't want it because they didn't want us to have it.
And that's okay.
No. I'm going to see what I'm going to
You're going to suffer too.
No, I'm going to speak on peace right now. I don't give a damn anymore. You know what it is? From this point forward, I'm going to have no filter for these cracker-ass crackers now. I don't care no more. You put us in this situation right now. Your selfishness, your narcissism, your outright bigotry.
Don't forget the Latinos.
Put us.
The Latinos.
And especially the Latinos, because y'all sexism put us here. Mainly the Latino men, because the Latino women had our backs. So God bless all those Latino women who had our backs. I love y'all. Thank you. But to the Latino men, F all of y'all who voted for Trump.
And if you don't have a mortgage now, good luck trying to get a mortgage in the future.
You know what I mean? Here's the thing.
Because the requirements you're going to have to go through.
It'll be worse when it's now.
Rate to get it now?
Your credit's going to be at least $800.
They want to be at the table with Trump, but Trump's like, man, I can't wait for him to mow my lawn.
Vivek Ramaswamy.
They didn't make it in.
Not even a day in, bro.
Scaramucci made it a day before he got fired.
A day.
So to my Indian people who voted for Trump, how do y'all feel right now? Knowing how this, and we warned you, you will never get a seat at their table. You would think being colonized by the British would wake your ass up to these white people not being for you. But here we are again. You've been over for the British. You've been over for white people in America. So I also know the difference from you people. You guys flow like accordions.
A lot of them, listen, that I've known, well, some that I've known that are relatively cool that I went to school with. But a good majority of them Indians are racist as hell.
Oh yeah, dude, I work in a facility right now. Those people are taking over my job right now. Every department, they are racist as F, and they don't want us to get no spot whatsoever, no position at all. Sure. I experienced it when I first got into that job. While working in the kitchen. Oh my God, the racism!
Don't let me sweet talk one of your daughters.
And there's dark as me. There is dark as me, and I know what the gangolo means in Hindi. So I know what it means. It's like pretty much the N-word in Hindi. So I know what it is. And y'all are bending over your backwards for white people who don't see nothing more than servants, lap dogs. And you try so hard.
All the Muslims.
And you would think you would learn from Vivek Ramaswamy. He's a billionaire. But at the end of the day, and God forbid me for saying this, they only see nothing more than a dot head on a Muslim because they were going to vote for you. And culture told to his face, "Oh, you speak so well more than a educated black man, but I want to vote for you because you're an Indian." flat out. And he was all cool when it racist to us. But as soon as that veto came to you, now you're mad, right? Oh, now you hurt your feelings, right? F your feelings, my dude.
That tall scarecrow and culture got a lot of lip, I tell you.
Yeah, and she takes G.J. Walker right now. You know that, right?
Crazy.
She's Mr. Dynamite himself. I wish I was kidding. Jimmy Walker is dating Ann Coulter. Dynamite! Yeah, him.
Oh, man. You see?
Good times. He's dating that walking skeleton over there.
She's one of those, yeah. I sit at the table with the blacks. I could just imagine her saying it.
So it's like, we could have all these things that these other countries have because y'all racist assholes doesn't want us to have what you have because...
Is she on Fox?
Nah, she's not on Fox anymore. She's her own podcast.
Was she on Fox?
She was as a talker. She still is as a talker. A guest speaker, whatever. At the end of the day, racism is the reason why we didn't get what we wanted in this America. The New Deal occurred, and you blocked black people from getting it because those people who are maids and sharecroppers were mainly black people. And because those two people were put in as a stipulation, so now black people couldn't get into that New Deal for Social Security and whatnot. So for the longest, you want us to prevent us from having any type of semblance of what you have in life. And you cut your noses about your effing faces.
He's piping the Jim Crow out of here, man. So like this.
No, she's not. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No matter how much Gundam she's delivered to her vagina, a bigot will still be a bigot.
How the hell you get with her?
You can't F the hate away.
I could tell you what. I know if whoever's cooking is not her. I'll tell you that.
Oh, that was JJ.
Told you. Jimmy Walker is banging out Ann Coulter.
Yeah.
I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you what it is.
I'm looking at why did dude look familiar, and I'm like, oh, that's JJ.
I tell you,
good time.
Dynamite. Good time.
Yeah.
You know this?
It finally clicked. Haven't seen the picture.
Come on.
Listen. Probably still rebelling against her parents.
What parents? I thought she was like raised by wolves. It's like, so back to what I'm saying. Y'all white people are the reason why this country's going this shit. I said what I said because you don't want us to have a goddamn thing. You don't want us to be great because you want your mediocrity to be on top of everything. This country is going to hell in the handbag because of your bigotry. Like it or not, that's reality. I read an article in NPR a few years ago. Racism is so detrimental to our economy, it costs the U.S. economy trillions of dollars annually.
Hey, man, what can I say?
But yet you want to be bigoted so bad, it's costing you financially.
Yeah.
The wealth gap keeps spreading, bro.
Your bigot asses living a double wide
to the other rich whites. That's how it works.
Exactly.
Got to keep moving.
These
to the
people
rich
are
whites.
playing in your faces.
So when they go, how come he's there? I have money. What do you have?
Seriously.
A double wide, if you're lucky, and a hollow out Trans Am in the front lawn.
I don't know
on
my
blocks.
pension. I can't pick my pension. What's going on? Hey,
you ruined it for all of us. We couldn't get into unions. We got into unions. You want to kill unions now.
Oh, how come I can't get my Medicaid? My Medicare is running out. What's
you
going on?
made college unaffordable for everybody because you don't want black people to get degrees. Racism is the reason why we have tuitions. We use college for free in this country. And because of racism, it costs upwards to $100,000 in college debt.
Remember the Prince of Egypt? The movie? I'll tell you, if that plague comes around, it don't matter what you're making. It won't matter what you're making. You ain't find your way out of that one, I'll tell you that.
And the part that the most right now, to me right now, is the fact I literally know people that voted for Trump or didn't even bother to vote at all. And I am contemplating with the fact that I'm going to have to unfriend these people I know for my entire life.
So what?
And I treat them as brothers and sisters. And
if you want to reach me so bad, you can text me.
Dude, it's like, I know my entire life. And it's
Ceddy
like,
said.
Hear me out. Can I talk, please?
Ceddy said.
Bro, let me talk. Please let me talk, man.
Get it out.
It's like, how I told you this is going to happen. And you don't want to F it because you don't like the fact, Kamala's phony. I'd rather have a phony being our president who's looking at me $25,000 to get my own house or $50,000 to my own business and deal with this asshole who's repealing all my rights as we speak, who's literally dismantle civil rights for all of us. You did this. All of you did this. I don't know why I'm holding on to you mofos, because I want to disown you so badly.
Then do it.
Yeah.
Like,
change your surroundings, bro.
Yeah, listen, these Muslim
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Muslim nations just disown their daughters every time they were the black every day.
It's like I don't know if it's my own father. I have to my dad in over 5, 6, 7 years, 8 years even. What makes you think I can't disown all of you right now?
Do it, bro. For your peace of mind.
It's like you don't give a damn. I can tell you guys, you have to F with politics will F with you. And now we're all getting the no Vaseline treatment because of you bastards. Why you play around? Oh, kicking. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. 3 days in, and we lost the Equal Opportunity Act. We lost birthright citizenship. We lost refugees come to this country. We lost asylum. We lost women's rights altogether. We lost all this stuff. Women can't even get a job, so they're their sex, let alone get paid equal pay with men. You all did this. So when I hear somebody, I didn't vote. You're proud? You're proud of that? You didn't vote? You're proud of that? Where's the bet your owner? Like, you shit. I know a woman, I don't say her name, but she knows who she is. I want to call out so bad, but I'm holding my tongue for my chest. I want to cause no respect in my job. But you are proud of that you didn't vote. You are willing to go to a game in Philly to watch football, but you couldn't spend the time to vote. Really?
Yeah.
You help set black women back. You're not part of the 90%. You are the part of the 8% of black women holding us back.
Oh, Black Shorty did that?
Yes.
She'll learn the hard way.
Guarantee
she's a dancer.
And my boy, he's Jewish. He voted for Trump.
Well, you saw what Elon Musk just did.
So you're cool with the fact that guy who is actually being supported by neo-Nazis. You are Jewish, and you're cool with a guy who is supporting neo-Nazis.
It doesn't mess with our money.
Don't worry when Elon pull up in the synagogue, start doing that.
Like how do I look at you right now, man? Like,
don't worry, Rabbi, he's our friend.
And then he wants me to be friends with this guy who calls Haiti a country.
Man,
why would I be friends with somebody who calls my home country the reason why this country is a country or a country?
No, I would have asked if it's such a issue country, Haiti. Why there's a bunch of billionaires who have invested interest in a country?
Thank you.
Why are they there? Why is there 4 military there guarding accesses to resources that the Haitian people can't use?
Exactly.
A Haitian country. Because last I checked, they have resources there that are worth billions of dollars that could have paid France 10 times over if they wanted to.
Amen.
But it's a coalition country.
And this is the reason why.
And that same country is what the United States is a country right now. Yeah. But y'all don't know your history because y'all some ignorant ass bastards. That the world tells you in your face on red note that y'all ignorant bastards.
Ain't no Louisiana or there ain't no Chicago without Haiti. Yeah, that's what you.
Amen.
So
there's little statues of Toussaint Louverture in New Orleans, Louisiana, and in Chicago.
It's crazy. Yeah.
In Harlem and other parts of the country. Learn your effing history. You dumb bastards.
But,
I'm tired of dealing with dumbasses in this country.
But they're just going to admit it.
You are the reason why we're here. And it just infuriates the f*** of me that I didn't share this country with y'all dumbasses. If I could Donald snap all you dumbasses off of existence, I would have done it years ago.
Well, it's funny because we're also seeing the same. Well, we're seeing these things happening in the United States, but these type of things are eventually going to happen in other places too, as we're seeing with Africa, with all the foreign interests, with China being over there and stuff like that. We're just gradually seeing, these type of situations.
Colonization.
Yeah, it's just on a different level now.
But here's the thing that kills me the most right now, right? We could have read all of this if you actually effing get out of your own way and voted. And y'all couldn't do the bare freaking minimum. Now we all got suffer for 4 years. And I'm hoping we'll make it to the midterms, but I don't have any hope of that happening because now with so many diseases being happening right now, and the fact we're in blackout mode right now with any information for the CDC and all that stuff for the last till February, who knows what's happening right now?
Oh, the nurses can tell you.
Literally, 1 million people died under this asshole during COVID, and I'm thinking he's gonna go for double or nothing this time around.
COVID's not real.
Talk to my grandmother.
That's exactly what he said.
That's
exactly.
Did he almost die? Did he almost die from COVID?
That's exactly what he said.
And did he almost die?
Yeah.
We had to see.
Yeah.
And did he almost die from COVID?
That's what he said. Probably a month. Well, close, maybe a little over a month before things got real.
And then didn't he almost die from COVID himself when he got it himself?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was.
Tell that to my grandmother who died from COVID.
And tell that to her.
Tell that to the godson, my friend, who died from COVID. Yeah. Tell that to a lot of my people, my friend, Keith Phillip, who died before retiring from the city of New York from who died from COVID. Tell that to the same people I know who died.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned about that.
I almost died.
My boy Ricky, one of his classmates, he passed away from COVID. Legit passed away. I know. And funny thing is, like, social media is weird because you can see people just disappear. Like, oh, he probably just, sabbatical, enjoying life.
Yeah, I go through my sabbatical on social media.
He said, nah, bro, he passed away. Him and his boy got COVID at the same exact time. And they both were in the hospital. There's only one made it out.
Shit. I saw one of my really
Ain't that crazy?
One of my really good friends was in the hospital during COVID. Both his parents was in the hospital during COVID. Wasn't a game out here.
No, it was not.
And you put this same asshole who costs 1 million lives back in the seat of power. So when your loved ones die or you die, I won't see no goddamn GoFundMe. I won't see no fundraiser for you. I'm gonna give you a freaking dime.
My guy, what I told you?
Go get some burnt and a cremation thing.
America
as
is
well.
retroactive. We're not proactive.
Yeah. We're reactionary, not proactive.
Prime example, right? You talked about Japan or China, whatever.
Yeah.
Did you know that over there, when they have like wildfires or anything like that, anything there's natural disasters, they're prepared for it. They have the self irrigation joints to pour water down.
Mm-hmm.
How come we're not in California?
It's an automatic fire hoses.
Exactly.
See, conspiracy me wants to say at this point.
And we don't put money into infrastructure.
Nope.
They want to be privatized. That's what it is.
Just like they want to privatize the United States Post Office.
I mean, think about it though. We've never, as far as I know, and since I've been alive, to like absorb and take in information and for my own thoughts, I've never seen a wildfire like this before in my life.
Oh, it was there. It's been there plenty of times. It has happened. They had the great one
to this degree.
No, they had it. They had. I think the one in San Francisco in 1903 that burned down all of San Francisco. They had it before,
man.
But what happened was that they tried to put in laws to help prevent, to build certain things that are fireproof, and the government and the people rejected it.
They were pro-timber.
Exactly.
Pro-concrete and lumbar. Like, listen, here's the thing. In Japan, they don't really build with things like that with freaking wood like that because when they fire areas like that, they put a lot of concrete because they're flame resistant. You see the whole entire coastline or beach coastline, all has burned down for one house.
Yep. And the guy fireproofed his house.
It was built with concrete, no fireproof.
And how the guy designed it that way, and his house just fine.
Deliberately.
I think some.
Intact.
Yep.
I think some people have their reservations about it.
No smoke inhalation, no smoke damage.
Nothing.
Because so in terms of those type of disasters, concrete makes the most sense. But you also got to figure that
Is it more expensive? Yes. You know what? Long term wise, in terms of cost effectiveness and the fact that you're fireproof, it's worth the money.
Yeah.
From that aspect, it's worth the money.
And besides, look where they live at.
But their lies the problem with concrete, the earthquakes.
I hear you with that part. The fact to perfect that process.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not saying we can't. It's just a matter of who the powers that be care to.
Problem is, a lot of people are Republicans and think it's being better.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have high zero rates. It took how many years, decades, they're going to get tracks on the road for a high-speed road race, and they're trying to stop that again because Elon Musk doesn't want us to have valid public transportation in this country because it'll cut to his profit for his fucking cars with Uber cars. And here's the thing for black people: if you own an Uber, you don't talk to me. As everybody, including those who own Cybertrucks, sell them bitches now, please. If you own an Uber and you're a black person, like you're done. You're cooked out here. You're done. In my personal opinion, the guy really calls you the N-word, and you don't support him. Okay. Outside of like being the leader of a first world country and stuff like that. This is how valuable and also dangerous the rich white man could be.
Yep.
To be honest with you, the fact that y'all are so anti-immigrant and you're an actual immigrant now run this country speak volumes to y'all to white people in general.
Elon just shares the same shit that we do as everybody else.
Elon's moving like a kid in a candy store right now, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kennedy, drug adult kid. I know. Who did this in Sing Heil, but yet, he has a special fuck you go to the ADL. But y'all have spoke for Nick Cannon. Y'all have spoke for Kyrie Irving. You have spoke for Louis Farrakhan. But the moment you see a guy did a Sing Heil on national television in 4K, you're going to downplay it. F the ADL and F like a rubber report. And anybody who tries to downplay it.
I keep saying the council culture is not real.
Man, could you imagine if Kyrie pulled up doing that?
Exactly.
They would have filet y'all, my guys.
Like, Kyrie, but the fact you were Kyrie for watching a movie, the fact you ever spoke for Laura the Nick Cannon, having a gas to prevent the grip, the fact you go over Louis Farrakhan and you like the way you talk, but you no smoke from freaking Elon Musk. I must be the bag must have been huge. You had to be quiet. The bag was being huge with the ADL. You're not saying a freaking word.
It goes back to what I've been saying. Once you get to a level where you have FU money, you could do anything.
Yeah.
Including buying an anti-defamation league.
Yep.
Who lost all credibility. I'm even Jewish. And here's the kicker. One of my friends I knew from college said, you misread it. So you're listening to the ADL. You're going to listen to those people. Didn't they just pretty much are buddy with Elon Musk right now? You're going to listen to those people? Really? Yo, Peter Clown fake up on your face. You play yourself. You're a fool. You're playing yourself. Put a cord in your back. You're playing yourself, my dude. And you know how many people clown him in my mentions on my Facebook page? They dragged his ass to hell. He didn't respond. You know I had him. Said the rights.
Me misreading a Nazi gesture is like a random girl
I'm black.
at Mardi Gras flashing me for beads saying, nah, that you misread the situation.
All those people that's defending this right now, y'all the biggest clowns in the world, for real.
Sure.
I said what I said.
Damn.
You guys have all the smoke for Louis Farrakhan, all the smoke for Kyrie Irving, all the smoke for Big Cannon, but you ain't got nothing to say for Elon?
Those
they give you a bag?
Those barcodes must be fading off their arms. That's the problem.
Ooh.
That's the problem.
I didn't say it.
It got to be said because if y'all,
I didn't say it.
Because if y'all could defend that, then I got to start looking y'all way. I got to start questioning y'all.
I've been questioning them for a long time. I've been saying to myself, you guys are doing exactly what the same thing happened to you in World War II to the Palestinians, and you're doing the same exact thing.
Listen, all I know is...
That's all I said.
Had I seen what you just said about Jewish people defending that gesture that Elon Musk said, man, I would have been tempted to teeth that. Be like, man, them barcodes must be fading off them rest of yours.
That's be a Dave Chappelle joke.
I'm sorry. Like, there's no way you could defend that.
I'm just saying.
Because my thing is, you defending that, I must believe that you was okay with the genocide of your people. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. And that's why Whoopi, when she said what she said about, religion, and you're trying to call Jewish people a race. They're not a race. They're just white that practice religion. Touchy.
They do more than just practice.
Touchy. I'm just saying. You guys give her smoke.
They do more than just practice. They mobilize to space that ain't theirs.
They had Emma for her.
No?
Did they not? They did not give Whoopi a hard time? It's the same. Moving on.
Are we saying these people could be bought? Be like, well, Elon donates. So
I'm just over
We're
here.
just gonna act like we didn't see it. Even though Stevie Wonder couldn't see that. Yeah.
On point right now. There'll be a lot of shekels for those people right now.
Okay, moving on. I'm Walt. You got something for us, my boy?
Yes. Another great controversial light skin. Is filing a lawsuit in regards to money and record labels.
Operating the L of the year right there, man.
Is it an L?
Super L. You suing Universal Music.
So what?
Really like that. Hey, you suing RDC. You suing
I might as well.
He's essentially suing for money he's already deserved. Okay? That's what he's suing for. We could try to interpret it as this diss track. Cool. Whatever. He lost. I'm still suing for money that I believe I've earned. Okay? You know?
I think he's suing because, like he said, no, it's about money because he was supposed to be up for that deal. And Universal's playing with his money.
So if you was a label head and you wasn't trying to pay arguably the biggest artist in the world,
and remember, he could have went independent, and they didn't want that.
And he's in a situation where it's culturally relevant because you can't fake people's interest into these type of things. And the general consensus is he lost and stuff like that. And you run the label, but you know you're not trying to give him this money. What would you do?
You're right.
That's all I'm. That's the only point I'm making. But
you're absolutely right. All right, you're right. You're right.
You know,
I can see
because with
I still think he's a bitch, but I can see
the one thing people have been saying is he's not suing Kendrick. If his issue was with Kendrick, I'm sure he'd be suing Kendrick, but he's not suing Kendrick.
True.
But okay, all right. So let me get back to my original point. Chris Brown sues Warner Brothers for $500 million over DocuSeries. Says he was falsely labeled as an abuser.
I mean, Rihanna's face says otherwise.
We never saw his face though. I'm just saying.
Just like Bill Burr asked. Nobody ever want to ask how it got to that point. Nobody ever want to ask how it got to that point. You know?
And that's when the room gets silent.
Yeah, super quiet. But Bill Burr asked that question.
It's like when an altercation happens and law enforcement's called. Who does the officer go to? The man or the woman?
Ooh.
Well, let me get back to my story.
I didn't say anything. I'm just here. I hit the record button.
I don't need to touch. We don't got to touch anything. We just watch that Jonathan Majors video again.
With him running away.
Mm-hmm. Guilty.
Yeah. For running away.
Yeah.
And now he's not continuing anymore. And now his career's done.
Is it really?
I don't think it's done, but it's gonna be hard to re-up that money that he would have got, bro.
MCU money, yeah.
That's
He'll find someplace to land.
That's oh man.
Well, top hair movie, great, awesome.
Nah. I think he might get into DC.
No disrespect to Tyler Perry, but I hope not.
Don't do that.
You know what? If DC picks him up, he'll be Jon Stewart.
Why not?
Free Larry. Off rip. I said what I said.
Sure. Now I'm about to have a Malika Andrews moment with this first line. Chris Brown,
Oh my God.
A History of Violence was released in October and details multiple women's claims against the singer. Chris Brown is suing Warner Brothers for $500 million, alleging he was labeled as a serial rapist and abuser. In an investigation discoveries docuseries Chris Brown, A History of Violence.
Okay.
Brown, through his attorneys, filed the lawsuit in California Superior Court for Los Angeles County on Tuesday, January 21st. In the court documents obtained by People, this is shout out to People magazine, the sensational singer, age 35, called out the October 2024 docuseries, which showed multiple women coming forward and detailing their alleged experiences with Brown. Brown is suing Warner Brothers, Ample, and the documentary's producers for alleged defamation, libel, and infliction of emotional distress through the claims made in the documentary. One accuser, identified as Jane Doe, alleges Brown raped her in 2020. The R&B singer's attorneys denied the claims in the documentary. This case is about the media putting their own profits over the truth. Today's lawsuit claims adding that the network aired the documentary knowing that it was full of lies and deception and violating journalistic principles. The filing alleges that the woman identified as Doe had previously been, quote, discredited as an alleged perpetrator of intimate partner violence and aggressor herself. The lawsuit states that Brown has not ever been convicted of any sex crimes. However, the project paints him as a, quote, serial rapist and a sexual abuser. Brown's attorney says he has worked hard at redeeming his reputation over the past decade. In 2009, he was charged with 2 felonies, assault and making criminal threats in the beating of his then girlfriend Rihanna the month before. He pleaded guilty on June 22nd, 2009 and accepted a plea deal of community labor, 5 years probation, and domestic violence counseling.
So, the DocuSeries is on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's suing Warner Brothers Discovery.
Yep.
Why not?
I have no problem with it. Listen.
Me neither.
He had past discretions. He dealt with his consequences, and he's been trying to move forward. And again, what they mentioned in this article highlights the problem in today's society with social media and stuff like that. Because they constantly bring it up to antagonize him, knowing that it will antagonize him and stuff like that. Because he is sensitive about these type of things.
You done stepped on the goddamn mic.
And also again, because of his past discretions, they do not allow him to move on. They do not allow him to move on and move forward. And the truth becomes irrelevant. And we're in a time where anybody can say anything that you've never met before. There's no substantial evidence.
It's funny you go this hard against Chris Brown. We had a lot of person become president who literally beat the crap out of his own life. But that's neither here nor there, right?
Listen, man, it's always been a race thing, bro. It's always been a race thing. No, they put Elvis Presley in a pedestal, and we put R. Kelly behind bars.
He's a pedo.
That has never changed. Woody Allen adopted a daughter that eventually became his wife.
One of the most cringeworthy things ever.
And can nobody say...
You cannot tell me that something things didn't go down while she was growing up with that man.
Absolutely, bro. It's the cringiest thing you could ever hear, bro.
Can you imagine?
I don't know what, man.
There is no way in the world. I've never heard of something
like that.
To adopt a young child that you helped raise with your wife at the time and other children, and then over time she becomes your wife, bro. That's twisted, man. I don't care what anybody says. That's twisted, and this guy's held in a high regard in Hollywood.
Still is.
That is creepy stuff, man.
But you want to keep trying to bring Chris Brown down because it's low hanging fruit.
Pretty much.
Like I've always said, the day that Rihanna situation happened, where I thought he'd be by now, never happened. If that situation never happens to Rihanna, I still think she goes where she becomes what she ultimately becomes.
The both of them become what they're supposed to become.
But him, I don't think her trajectory was going to change at all if that situation doesn't happen. But that situation right there
messed him up.
It messed him up. It took it took him a while for me to see him even collaborate with certain artists like artists like her and stuff like that. Because not for nothing, an artist like that and other artists, I'm sure there'd be label heads that would steer them away from working with Chris Brown.
Of course.
Because of that.
Easily.
So the fact that they are misrepresenting him like that, I would sue too. I really hope it goes his way. I hope it goes his way. I don't know if he'll get $500 million, but if he does get $500 million for argument's sake, that will set precedent. Like don't play with my imagery. Don't play with me in that manner. Because that's not right.
You saw what Hove did.
Exactly. And look how far that could possibly go.
Yep. All right. My turn. So, the NFL. They've been recently engaging in more social media activities. YouTube, TikTok, X, Facebook, Instagram, et cetera, to boost the popularity amongst young people.
Yeah.
There's a new app out. It's called Bluesky.
Yep.
Which is basically Twitter without the nonsense.
They're Nazis.
Okay? Apparently, the NFL is blocking teams from having a Blue Sky account. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they have partnerships with both X and TikTok.
Conflict of interest.
Very much so. Nobody beats the NFL when it comes to performative gestures, i.e., special cleats and racism on logos. The pink cleats for breast cancer awareness.
Yep.
A lot of different things. And Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But apparently, a fan asked the Patriots, Fred Kurtz of the VP content, of how come they don't have a Blue Sky account. And he replied that we're not allowed to. We had an account briefly with Blue Sky, but the league asked us to take it down because it's not approved social media platform yet for the NFL.
Interesting.
Because of the partnerships they have to get a partnership with Blue Sky.
Okay.
Would begin because there's been no explanation from the NFL on why Blue Sky is not approved social media platform, boosting over 23 million users because Blue Sky became the alternative to Twitter following Elon Musk's purchase and rebranding of Twitter as a cesspool. The decay of Twitter paired with Musk's promotion of extremist accounts he aligns with ideology raises major concerns of how deeply any company should have a partnership with the platform. The NFL did sign an extension with their agreement with Twitter/X in 2024 to be the exclusive social media partner for streaming games, highlights, and visual content, but nowhere in that agreement did it indicate that teams would not be allowed to have other accounts on other platforms. All 32 teams have Facebook, Instagram, even TikTok, but not with Blue Sky. This is funny to me. Like the league has their hands in so many different pockets that they can't make a Blue Sky account.
It's
It just all goes back to money. Ceddy said. Walt.
It definitely has to, because my thing is, like, if they have their hands in so many pots,
You're snoring on the mic.
and they're trying to make sure, like,
Working all day today, guys.
like this pot, does it potentially subtract that pot? Because that's what it comes down to.
Yes.
Like, because my thing is, like, you got to figure, football is one of the most lucrative commodities in this country. We're in a social media age. We got the Super Bowl coming up and stuff like that. Trying to get the ducks in a row.
Yep.
So, like, I ain't trying to rock the boat with Twitter, formerly known, not X, formerly known as Twitter or whatever. And I got this new thing up and running, and I just gotta make sure things are in a row.
Yeah. So it just goes to show you, man, follow the money.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No,
Money. Said he said the money don't lie, bro.
It doesn't.
Of course not. Never does.
The money don't lie.
Hell
We
no.
see where it's going.
Hell no, man. Especially with social media, all them ad dollars. Oh, and then all the traffic. Nah, man. They gotta make sure they don't mess this up.
I need that coin.
Yeah, it's real out here.
Give me that coin, boy.
Need it. I need it. Yeah.
I need it, and I
I
want
have to
it.
get over here. Hey, my boy, you gotta take that down.
Well, the NFL as a partnership.
Yeah.
My boy, you gotta take that down, man.
Yeah. Man.
That's not approved gear.
Nah.
Do you realize that, especially on the sidelines, that if you realize that with players, they are in NFL approved gear. Back in the day, coaches could wear suits, and NFL knocked off the suits. Now you have to wear team apparel.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
It's like it's like the WWE, bro.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yo. Wait,
why you out here?
Hold on a second. We're not partying with that bring. I gotta take that off, homie. Yeah. You gotta take that off, man.
Prime example.
Yeah.
I don't know if you notice the Beats headphones. They have a partnership with Bose. They would tell players you can't wear that. Then pregame.
Thanks.
Put this on.
So, okay, so with that going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got their bag in their investments and whatever as a league. What about me being a marquee player?
Wear that on your own time.
But you tell me to wear that on my own time, right? But meanwhile, I got cameras following me everywhere rocking these Bose thing.
Yep.
But I might have a situation with Beats.
Hey,
You messing on my bag.
wear that on your own time.
Yo, then I'm not gonna wear the headphones then. Yo.
No, you're gonna wear the headphones. The one we tell you to wear.
Forget that. I mean, like if I can't wear something that I'm getting money for, damn sure not wearing something that you get money for, because you messing up my bottom line.
That's an endorsement deal. You paid directly, sir.
Oh man,
That's not NFL branded material. Approved. Please wear or you'll be fined.
man. Damn. Might take some of these phones.
All right, we'll take some of these fines, man.
Yo,
We'll take some of these fines, bro.
oh man.
They don't play around. They do not play around.
It's wild, bro.
Let's get to this wise guy.
Shout out to my jammed up with
Get this through your head.
Wise guy.
You only exist out here because of me. That's the only reason. Without me, you personally, every wise guy still around, I'll take a piece of your
Wise guy.
Where's
Stupid.
you don't ever go over my head again.
I apologize for Iron Walt just chuckling it up.
Yo, we got to discuss the man Scottie. My man was sounding crazy on this
Scottie wants
album.
You want to put it next week?
No, let me get it while the eyes out right now,
Nah, man. I didn't cut the clips.
bro. Man, Scottie, yo, you live another day, my guy. Because man, Steven, it was all your helmet, boy.
On your head top like this.
Oh man,
It was that bad.
yo, bro. That's why I said it in the chat. I was just like, man, yo, I heard every bit of it, bro. Nah, I mean, there's not a point that Stephen A. made that I disagreed with.
Scottie is just mad because MJ's son was smashing his wife. Man.
Nobody told him to take the money, bro. Nobody told him to quit and make Bill Cartwright cry. Okay, nobody told him to do that. And you keep telling me, well, MJ wasn't there.
He wasn't.
and it gets better, Ceddy. He said if he could do it all over again, he'd do the same thing.
Of course you will.
What reason was that on that damn documentary? I keep trying to figure out why.
The same reason why Scottie had the decision not to quit.
He wasn't there.
Well,
There was no need for that to be there.
Well,
He wasn't there.
Well, that story doesn't happen if Scottie doesn't quit.
Was he on the team? Was he on the team?
Scottie, listen.
I asked you a question. Was he on the team?
He just mad because Phil had to remind him, like, Scottie, listen, man, you're not that guy to come over. That's all
I
it
asked
is.
you a question. Was he or was he not on the team?
Listen, who was the guy saying, yo, Jumpman, come back?
I asked you a question. You keep bringing other things.
Huh?
Was he on the team? Yes or no? At the
He
time.
was playing baseball at the time.
All right, then. Rest my case.
Winning was easy,
I rest my case.
Winning got easy out here.
I rest my case. I rest my case. I rest my case. I rest my case. I ain't got to say no more. Anyhow.
Tony Kukoc. Clutch.
Anyhow. This story comes from Twitter. Said he said, Iron Walt. This is a messy story right here.
What else is new on Twitter?
Big shout to HBCU Confessions. It goes as such.
Yeah.
Should I tell my cousin that the guy she's dating gave me head? I don't want to tell her because they look so good together and I don't want to make it awkward. We weren't ever involved romantically, nor did anything else happen. Am I wrong to keep it quiet? Anonymous.
He's just a face monster for your enjoyment.
I didn't know how to go about that.
You know what the problem is? Every time she sees them, be like, oh, they're a cute couple. Right? She just reminded me, like, man, that was my face monster. That was my old work. Man. Listen, at the end of the day, blood is thicker than water. You gotta do what you gotta do, Queen. And stuff like that. You know? It's up to you, man. You can just not tell her and just let a good thing keep rocking. Or, you know, and it go bad on its own course. Or you can just be like, or you can tell her, like, oh, yeah, we had a thing. And then after that.
No, don't do that.
Then after that, they want the details. So what was really the thing?
No.
And then after that, you'd be like, oh, yeah, he was just my face monster. And after that, then she'll just never look at him the same. And then, you know, that's life. She enjoyed the FaceTime.
It was a one-time thing.
Well,
I wouldn't say anything.
You know how girls are.
I told you a story about my friend in college, what she did to me.
Yeah, girls be hating, son. They be hating, bro.
Okay? Bro, I didn't get the pipe and nothing.
Oh, man.
And you over there running your mouth? Thank God she kind of did because, you know, I wouldn't have what I have now. But still, though.
Man. Haters, yo.
Why you chatty for, bro?
Haters, yo. Doesn't happy. You trying to break that up? You that bold? You that bold? Ego, man. It's all that ego stuff. You know? He didn't bring it up to her. You know, everything is good. They look good together. No. And so, like, see, she wants her face muncher back. That's all. That's all it is. She's trying to mess it up. So, you know, girls gotta.
I'm just saying about me.
You know, girls gotta, you know, rock the boat, you know? Oh, it's gonna capsize. Oh, it's gonna capsize.
My whole thing is, did she give him head in return, too?
Some, you know, maybe not.
But here's the thing, right? If this goes back to
it's not like they're siblings, you know.
The cousins, you know, it's family. It depends how tight they are.
Yeah.
This goes back to that situation I tell you about how women don't want other women happy or one like they see a guy and he's like, oh man, he looks so happy together. I gotta mess that up.
Yeah, listen, Simone Biles on the internet every day. Every day. Every day it's a bunch of cat ladies telling her, don't be happy.
Make it make sense, bro.
Don't be happy. Why you marrying this guy? He's gonna mess it up.
So are you telling or are you not telling?
Huh?
Are you telling? You heard what I said. Are you telling or are you not telling?
Not telling.
You're not telling? Why not?
Hey man, I'm not gonna say nothing.
It's like this, right? I guess you know, as long as nobody acting weird, they ain't really nothing to tell. I guess, to be honest with you, but you know, if I'm the guy that used to be the face muncher now, and I'm with so and so's cousin, and I didn't know that up until like I started being around the family, you know, I'll tell her like, listen, man, this was before you. You know, now she if she can't, you know, look past that, that's life. But I ain't about to walk around on eggshells and stuff like that.
Nah,
because your cousin's probably acting weird and shit. So, you know? I ain't about to go through that. Because it be like that. It be like that. Because women pick up on vibes and be like, yo, every time y'all around each other, y'all be acting mad weird. What's up?
Yeah.
You know, so like, I'm not going to be doing that with y'all. Nah.
So Ceddy said,
yo,
if you're the guy, right, who was the guy she's talking about,
giving her FaceTime,
and then Shorty walked up to you, was like, you know, my cousin said something about y'all happening. What you gonna do next?
Not a damn thing.
I'll be like, are you happy?
I'd be like, this was before we got together.
And
I didn't know you guys were related and stuff like that. This was before you. This was a while ago. You know? That's all it was.
I wouldn't care.
The past.
She just bringing it up because she knows she want to be kind of messy.
And for the most part, most girls don't really care. If the girl likes to do, really likes to do, none of that is none of that.
Yeah.
Up.
No.
It's just not.
I gotta ask. I'm gonna ask my homegirls what she says about that.
Girls really haters, yo. They look at a good thing and just like, yo, I gotta go bad. I gotta find a way. Yo, I gotta go bad, bro. I gotta find a way.
Because I'm in my head like thinking like, okay, if he didn't bring it up to Shorty and everything's peachy, why are you doing it?
Yo, this is the same equivalency to the girl you used to shoot your shot with, and now she never gave you the time of day.
And then you move on with her friend or some acquaintance.
Oh, we used to talk platonically,
and that happened to me.
It's crazy.
Now, we kind of got kissy and touchy, but ain't no penetration happened.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere.
It didn't go nowhere.
Oh, we used to talk. Yeah. I used to ask you, what's the weather outside? Like, what the hell? Like, what are you doing right now? Hey, man.
Now, if the roles were reversed, if you're like, yo, Walt, you walk from me, yo, Ntence, man, yo, that's shit right there. I'm like, oh, yeah, she look good, man. Go get it. I ain't tell you like, yo, man, she was sliding my knob a while ago. How would you feel?
I mean, how can you tell me?
Me?
Yeah. I feel like how can you tell me?
But y'all look good together.
I gotta know, man.
All right, so let's say
I gotta know, man.
So let's say, right, you pull up an old girl, and I'm like, oh,
yeah, I gotta know, man.
I don't think I got the heart to tell you, bro.
I don't know, man.
I don't think I can tell you.
Man.
Listen, man, it was years ago, bro. Don't worry about it. I got what I got now, bro. You good, player.
I don't know, man.
Because the world is small.
Yeah.
And you're gonna come across somebody that's 6 degrees separation, then they might have got an intimate with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
No shorty, especially nowadays, the older they get, they're not sanctified.
No.
I'm just blocking out. I as long as you're happy with her, I'm not saying nothing.
You know what it is?
I'll probably keep that joint to the grave, player.
That could be the case where like it was just a season, it was just a random thing that just happened, and usually it could just be that. But if it's like a situation where like you was serious about this person might have been like, wife potential. Oh, you gotta tell me, bro. You gotta tell me, my G. I ain't gonna just be like that. Those type of situations, they don't just go like, it ain't no just a chapter closed like that. Now, if it's a situation where it's just like, y'all just met the mutual people and y'all was just, messing around for a bit, and it's been like, and it was like well over a decade, and it was never nothing serious. Okay, that right there, I don't think, depending how serious that person is with that person, I don't think things like that could affect it. But if it's a situation where like this was like a serious situation, and we just and I'm with this person, and you were serious with this person like a while ago, I don't know, man. I can't see that where you could just where like she doesn't say anything or you don't say anything. I can't see a world where like people could just exist like that.
I can. I've done it before.
Yo.
What?
Man.
My man looked happy with her. What would we do?
Man, listen, man.
I told somebody else, but I didn't tell him.
Fling is one thing. But a serious relationship that could have been marriage, nah, when are y'all talking, bro? When are y'all talking, bro? Yo. Nah. I gotta get the info from someone.
Nah, man. I gotta be happy for you, bro.
Either you.
Nah. I want you to be happy. I don't want to ruin that.
Man.
It was a fling. Don't worry about it, bro. Trust me. I moved on in life, bro. It's okay.
Man.
Ceddy said, how would you feel if that happened? It's like you brought shorty up. I don't know who the shorty is. I'm like, and I started feeling like, oh, snap. And you found out,
Okay. All right. As long as she wasn't for the streets.
Exactly.
All right.
Then. That's probably the only thing that I could, like I said, but if she for the streets and you was with her and stuff like that, oh, you can't be having me wipe up a street walking.
Listen, man. Listen, man.
Yeah.
You say that.
Yeah.
And if I tell you, and you still go, I would have wanted to tell. See, it's one of those things, bro. I would not want to tell you because if you like it, I love it. Especially if I know she's out here for the streets and you with it, and that's your wifey, I'm not gonna stop you out of it. If you like it, I love it.
Listen, if she has just a pattern of behavior that is drawn to the streets, I gotta know that. It's one thing if this woman is not out here like that. It's not for the streets and stuff like that. And she's a really good person, and she don't got like, X amount of bodies under her belt. That's different, and she just happened to have a season with someone. That's one thing. But if this shorty is a demon, I gotta know.
My little demon?
I gotta know, bro. I gotta know. If she loves everybody, I gotta know.
She loves everybody, bro.
I gotta know, man.
But if you talking about, that was the past, I'm like, all right, bro. If you like it, I love it. That's my mantra, bro. I can't talk you out of it because know why? I don't want you looking at me with any resentment.
Yeah, okay. I get your point of view on that.
I'm only gonna say it one time, yo, man. She was out here before you. And if you talking about, that's the past. I'm all right, cool. If you like it, I love it. That's it. That is it.
No, ultimately, and I would look at my man's with resentment and stuff like that. Not if she's not a streetwalker. If she's not a streetwalker, no, I can't do that. Ultimately, even if you was a guy that got your feelings, you really couldn't hold that against your friend that you consider brother, because if this person was before you, bro, you can't even justify that.
I'm telling you,
yeah.
When it comes to people in love, in relationships, I'm not. If you like it, I love it. I'm looking from the sidelines. He's in love. He likes it. He loves it. Cool for him. As for me, I'm over here. All right, y'all, wrapping it up. Ceddy said, give him your handle, my boy.
Fanbase World According number 2, Ceddy Rooney, and Ceddy55 at Blue Sky. There you go.
What about Instagram?
They're gone. I already left X. Facebook is next, and so is Instagram. I'm done.
Okay. I'm part of the brand.
I'm Walt. I'm invested in Meta and in Tesla. My portfolio's doing good, man. Don't get mad at me.
I ain't mad. I appreciate it. Just tired, man.
All right, go ahead.
I am Walt _ with 4 T's at the end. My R&B is Dead page is still up and running, and my Alta is Demotion page is up and running, and yeah.
You can find me at DJ Intence on all social media platforms, Blue Sky, all that DJINTENCE, except for TikTok is DJ.Intence. Hopefully after the whole debacle, I can get back my original name back again. Probably Pie in the Sky, or whatever. But yeah, that's it. Another wonderful episode from us. We'll see you guys next week. And I have some better stories. Peace!
Deuces.
We had great stories. Let me not do that. We had exceptional stories.
We definitely had some choice for sure.
I'm saying, just, my life was lifing. I promise to be more consistent. I promise.
My life.
P.S. Let me drop the music real quick. I'm gonna need both of y'all to come with me on Sunday, so I can see my masterpiece. I'm gonna put down
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday night.
For what?
I told you at the spot that BRB at Strap Hangers. The food's good. Food's pretty good for bar food.
I'm down.
Yeah,
it ain't Mr. Commodore's like, but pretty good.
Listen. That's my thing is like, and
the drinks are cheap.
As long as it's good, that's all that matters. It would just have to be after 5.
It is gonna be after 5.
Okay, then we good then.
Hello.
All right, man. See y'all next week.
Yo.
This is Deanna Dior with Thicky. Shout out to Keanu and Kyrie 201.
Oh, I also want to say one more thing.
What's up?
Shout out to Leon Thomas. That album's incredible.
Yeah. Real good.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
I'm sorry, guys, for falling asleep, man. I was hurt.
Honestly, it's been a wild